Hello everyone. We're going to just go ahead and get started. Hopefully Blender works, like the capture that I got going on. Modeling. That looks about right. Let's do this. Some background. Alright, so I have a bit of a reference here. Just like average bounty hunter ships, and then a little checklist up here for what I want to do. I want to have something that's like bulky, tough looking, something that looks like it has space for like a prison cell, for like an armory. Because again, this is a bounty hunter ship. You gotta have some space for some captures, I also have some like cannon designs that aren't really seen too often. I think this is Bosk's ship. That one's for IG-88. That's actually Boba's. Later on, he loses the first ship, gets another one. I think this was the... Oh god, who was he? I forget the name. He was like a bunch of rags. Very interesting character design. And I forget who Mist Hunter belonged to, but point is, all of these are cannon ships, more or less. I think this one here and to the top left are not, but majority of these cannon ships designed for having a lot of space, and kind of emulates the style that I want to go with. And I'm gonna just go for it. I don't have like a set design in mind. We're kind of just gonna wing it and see how it turns out. I'm gonna start with the cockpit actually, because we don't really do that too often. And the ships that I have been designing, I noticed that's kind of where the ship kind of falls apart for me. So I want to kind of focus here, make sure that we're getting a good one. Let me try something a little asymmetrical going on. Like what if we did this right here? Extend this way. Then this going on. We'll extend here. Make this like a hard cut here. I kind of want to extend the roof too. Again, we're just going to get like a very basic shape going on. We're not going to worry about it being like finished yet, just get a general design going. Also give a bit of a bevel here and lead it into the cockpit a little easier. Let's do maybe then the Y end. I don't want to do it all over the ship though. That's the problem. Let's just do yeah, we'll just do those two, and then the rest will be kind of its own thing. So yeah, we want space, so we will that. Maybe this is like the entrance. Well, no, it needs to have, we need to have like a forward-facing gun, so let's keep that open. Actually expand that a little, give it more of a nose. I'll keep it basic for now though. We're not going to go too far into that portion. Let's take a look at the references real quick. Let's see what I want. I'm liking the asymmetry of these two bottom ones, so we'll keep that going. Let's do the other way around. There we go. Kind of get a comparison of what we're looking like so far. Let's actually lower at least this side. So have this brought down. Alright. Oops. Oh, because of the other point, that's right. Do that. And then bring these two in. You know, I said earlier I don't want to do it around the whole ship, but having it right there isn't too bad. And you know what we could bring? Let's bring this up a little. Oh, that's a lot of clicking, hold on. Here we go, we'll do that, and then if we do this, have it open on the side. You know, so there's like a drop down there. Let's do, maybe keep that on its own. No, that's not working. Let me just bring... It's actually not too bad. Kind of a weird shape going on. That's kind of what I like. Narrow that down just a little. Yeah, there we go. Let's probably need to make this a little more top here. If we do, maybe something like that. Hold on. We'll probably need to do another cut or two. Let's do. That's alright, we'll get there. Can't do this, probably, but it's the same result, yeah. See, there's a bit of a collision happening here that I don't like. So we're going to change a little bit. Well, you know what if we follow me on this? Probably have to bring this in, actually. I do like having ridges in Star Wars. I know I said that last stream, or last time we made a ship, but something about it is just a very nice visual. Let's bring these over, maybe. Some more asymmetry. That kind of just looks like we brought this shape over. That's not gonna work. Maybe it's just too high. Hold on. Oops. What if we... I'm clicking up a storm. I hope that's not capturing the mic too bad. What I really need is a mic arm, so I'm not like smacking everything out of my ears. Let's do... maybe. Just not liking the... shape that we brought over here. Maybe that'll do it. No. Looking more and more like a cargo ship that we got going on. Something with a bit more teeth on it. I am liking the shape, but it's not good for bounty hunting. I'm not getting like a bounty hunter vibe from it. Yeah, the more I go into it, the more I'm not liking this shape. Hold on. Probably fix it. Gotta give it some more edge, is what the thing is. Just don't know how I want to do that. What if we... Okay, hold on. Let's see. So really take a look at these references, see what we're going on. Okay, so let's go with the... okay. I think the asymmetry might actually be the problem. Let's do this. We'll put this off to the side. We'll start another one, and we'll see if we like the shape that we get. Wrong cut. Let's do here. It's a bit too low, probably. I do like having a nose, you know, like a distinct, like, this is where the cockpit is. But I gotta figure out... maybe, actually. Follow that line. Hold on, I have an idea. If we do that, bulk this out, have that as our starting point. Something more. It's looking a bit more intimidating, I think. It's a good start. Let's do... oh, but now our line cuts are going to be messed up. Shoot. And what happened here? So I am liking this start, but I'm not liking parts of it. I want to bring these up a bit more. Let's do... Okay, you know what? How far back can we go? We can go back to... yeah, that'll be fine. Do this right here. And then... let's bring this in. What I need to do is I need to stop fixating on it being one whole shape, I think. instead of expanding and adding to like this. And then we can join later if we want to. Do something like that, maybe. We could do that, and I do like the two bigger engines on the side. Like a distinct engine. Let's try that. We'll do this right here. Make it a bit more lean, maybe. Even though I do like the bulky, which is the original idea. Okay, bring that there. I don't know, what are we thinking? How's this looking? It's a rhetorical question because it's Monday. I'm not going to have a peak viewership or anything, but, you know, still curious. If anybody is watching the VOD, let me know. It's an interesting shape, but I think we're having some visual issues here, and frankly I don't want to deal with them. Let's bring... No, because that line cut is going to be weird. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Let's do this. Bring it up, and then bring it in. And put the button here. Let's make sure these are lined up. Make it just straight up and down. Yeah. Minimize, or try to minimize the collision issues that we're having here. What is happening there? Huh, okay. That's weird. Let's do... Do that. This one back, and then that side back a little. Oh, I messed up the... Okay, hold on. Hiding both of these. So I have a general idea of what I'm doing now. I said hide those. Let's do... something fresh. I keep restarting, I know, but I want to make sure that we're getting this right. It's going to be a thing that affects the majority of the shot. Let's do right here. That'll probably help the ridge form a little better. We can also do something like that. That shape. It's a very good one. Oh, hello! Hello, Astro. Welcome. How are you? Let's do... you might want to re-plug your mic in. Oh, no. Okay, good to hear. Hold on. How's that? It says that I'm coming through. Am I sounding off? Oh, really? What was happening? Was there like a weird buzzing or something? This mic does that sometimes, and I have no idea why. Let's bring this point. It was like R2-D2 dying, sorta. Oh no. Oh boy, that explains why people left. I am sorry to hear that. But I am glad that we fixed it. Thank you for your help. Oh god. Yeah, I need to get a new mic at some point. It, for whatever reason, will just start making terrible noises, and it doesn't tell me. I don't have any, like, feedback on it. It'll just go, I'm gonna start screaming now, and you'll never know. Let's do this, maybe? Let's see. You know what, bring back the reference. We want something utilitarian, something simple, but we don't want it to be too bland. We have to like ride that line. You know what, let's bring these out. What you shaping? We're working on a bounty hunter ship from Star Wars, just like a fan one. And not necessarily a Mandalorian one, but me and a friend have been talking and been just really interested in like Mandalorian vibes. So I wanted to make a little bounty hunter ship. And we have one here, but this one, it felt too freighter, which is what we've already done, so, you know, wanted to restart and make something that looks a bit more, I guess, deadly, for lack of a better term. Something that you would be like, oh, there's that ship, we need to get away from it. Let's do maybe, what if we fanned this out, actually? It looks more ouchy. Yeah, exactly. That is the hope. We want this to look as ouchy as possible. Let's do this. Hold on. Come with me on this. We will see if this works. Bring this in, actually, like up more. Okay, hold on. Took a bit for me to warm up, but I'm starting to cook now. It's not a terrible shape. I need to... I want to bring these up a little more. I want to make something that looks kind of like a cargo ship turned into a bounty hunter ship, I think. Just because I like the more... you know, blocky designs. Okay, so we're going to need to bring all of this up more. We'll do... Is it the same point? I can't tell because of the reference. If we... Maybe we also bring this down just a little. Give it a bit more of a shape going on. And bring this more up. be something. Could be something. Like I said, we'll get there. Ooh, what if we... Okay, hold on. Let's do... cut here, and here. And then... bring that in a little more. Kind of give like a fang look, almost. Yeah, let's do that, and then bring these up more. Ooh, that might be something. That might be something. Bring this up to help with that. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know why we're having this weird collision. I guess leave that where it is. Let's just do one at a time, maybe. That'll help it. No, it just does not like that. That's so weird. Yeah, we have all of the vertices. Oh, look at that. Look over here. You can see that we have a bit of a gap there. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that, and we'll do by faces. We'll just recreate that. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Alright, let's try that again. And then we have a better face going on. Alright, that's looking a bit more normal. We'll take it slow. Because I don't want to break the model. Is that right? Something feels a bit more off. It's up here. Something with this ridge. Let's hide that again. Okay, hold on. Let's do... just for a sanity check. We'll just Ooh, that looks rough. What's happening there? You know what? Ugh, no, that's not really helping. Okay. Encountered an interesting problem. We're getting... Okay. What if we bring this down? Is that going to here? I don't know what's happening there. That's so weird. We're getting a weird, like, optical illusion going on here. On, like, both sides now. You know what? Go a bit scorched earth here, but really make sure that we can't fix this before doing anything a bit more extreme. Is that gonna be flat? No. Okay, why? Oh, I see. This isn't lined up properly. Okay. So let's do this. We'll do that. This down. Bring that up too. Okay. Let's try reconnecting everything. No, still getting that issue. Alright. We're going to have to go scorched earth on it. Gonna have to go a bit too extreme. Let's make sure we're getting the right faces. We'll get rid of this. You know what, these two. Then we'll make a new face and we'll extrude from there. Yeah, we'll do this right here as one. this right here is another. I'm pretty sure these are both. Yeah. Then we have like a flat face here. There we go. Okay. Let's extrude this instead. And then we can go up. Oh, it looks too much like a crown. Okay. We're back on track. Just have to redo this ridge. Oops. There we go. Okay. Let's make sure we're not getting any weird collisions, but I think we're good. Yes, okay. So now, I'll bring this in just a little. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's do, now that we got that out of the way, you know, why do I might want to get rid of this face, actually. Like these two, and then connect this path here. Let's try it. We'll just try it on the side, and if it works, it works. Oh no, because we have the, that's right. Do this, and then get rid of the vertices, but that could create its own problems. But I also want this to be a bit more smooth. Let's do that right there. That right there. There we go. As opposed to it being like too many vertices in one place. I do like that. Yeah, let's do that. Do here, here, here. Yes, okay, alright. You know what? Idea, hold on. Idea, we'll do this, let's see if that's anything. Alright, so yes, but also then you can also do, I need to get off the extrude, hold on. There we go, okay. Accidentally extruding so many things. Can you make it more like an edge, maybe? Then again, it still looks more freighter-y. Yeah, let's go back. I do like this though. I like more lean to it. But it looks like we're going to get another collision issue in the back here. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Okay. What if we just do... Yes, okay. So... that... extend, maybe? And then we can have like a drop down here. You know what, let's actually make a big door. In case you want to move like a speeder or something. So you have like a big cargo bay door. That could work. And then in the back here. Do that maybe? Give it a little more space. Let's see. What if we... Okay. Let's do that, and then if we create a ring, we can make like a big bulky engine design. Well, then again, I do want You know what? We'll hold off on that actually. Because I want the big, bulky, like twin engines. Oh yeah, let's go a bit weird with it. Do that, and then that's gonna create more collision. We'll keep it as is for right now. Bring back the reference to whoops. Yeah, I like the Razor's Crest here. And then I think this was like Boba Fett's concept art, something like that. I don't know if this is canon or not, but having like a bigger, like clear engines, I think is interesting. You can also kind of see it here. So we'll try getting something like that. We'll do this for like 100. No, that's way too much. Cylinder, there. Like what if we do by 90, go up here. What if we do, like it's visible in this wing, and then we do that maybe? We could do an extrude here, and you can narrow down a little. That could be something. I am liking, what if we go all the way to, just to see how it looks. Bring it more here. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. I'm kind of liking that actually. Every time I do like bigger engines like this in Star Wars, I'm worried it's going to go to Star Trek-y. With like the design language, but I think it's alright. Oops, that's a little too much. I do want to have some segmentation going on here though. Let's also narrow that out. Kind of like a, what is it, like a Naboo starfighter? Like those like bigger engines on the wings, you know? That could work. Then we can do... What if we do... Hold on. Follow me on this. Again, this is a leap of faith, but let me see. I'm gonna make these... Okay, so the problem that we're running into right now is I want these to be bigger, right? But they can't collide too much more with the wing. So we're going, because I want to have like a bit of like a ring system. You know what, let me spawn in another cylinder, bring it here, try to show what I'm talking about before we get too far into it. Have something like this going on, you know? Looks kind of like a shell, almost. But then, again, I want that wing to be visible here. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. What if we do here, 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 hold on. Another idea is forming. That could work. How long do I want this? before we mirror this over, we're going to, you know, finish the design more or less, so we don't have to do it multiple times. Oh, you know, what if we had like a weird... what if we had like weird paneling? Right there, and like another here. Another here. And one on the bottom, or like outside. Oops. Something like that. I don't know, is that anything? That was interesting. Let's do... Oh, this is a tedious part, but I could, for like added detail, do like... Oh god. It's gonna be a nightmare. If we do something like this all around this little turbine, and then we can end it here, and then do that ring trick, like expand it out. Do I care enough to do that, is the question. Well, we might have went too far already, hold on. Okay, no, we can still get back to... Let's do this. We'll copy this over and have that as like a backup. We'll hide that. So if it doesn't work out, we're not, you know, having to redesign the whole thing. God. What have I chosen to do? Oh no. It's gonna take so long. Hold on. I promise this will make it look slightly more interesting visually. This is where like Blender experts are going to be losing their mind, because there's like a simpler way to do it. Oh, Beetle, hello! Welcome, welcome. We are currently struggling on the work computer. That's right. Watch Blender on company time. Oh god, please be careful. Don't lose your job. Don't lose your job because of a stream. I appreciate the viewership, of course, but you know, be careful. Yeah, well, that kind of works. That kind of works. We'll do... Is that expanded already? No. Okay, we'll do this here. Okay, we'll do the ring that we had originally planned. Bear Shark on the work computer! Oh my god, everybody is on a work computer while watching my stream. Why do I feel like I'm the one that's gonna get in trouble? Welcome, welcome. We are designing an engine for this ship, and I've decided to go about it in the most inconvenient way possible. I'm on my phone at work. Close up, God. Oh man, I don't know whether to be proud or worried. Let's do... Okay, let's do that, and then maybe... Is that anything? Maybe make the ring a bit thicker. You know what? Ooh. I forgot about this little trick. Do that right there. Oh, Astrid, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Oh, we don't have the... I'm a professional streamer, I promise. We don't have the little follower goals on. There we go. One step closer, one step closer. Promise I'm a professional. But thank you so much. One step closer to the little affiliate that we're trying to get to. Yeah, I make a lot of different Blender models, but I also do different gaming things. I don't really have a focus outside of that, but I am very happy to have you, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, wait, what happened here? Oh. Oh, you know what? That might be a happy accident. Hold on. What if we... Follow me on this. What if we do... that right there? And then... Is that all of the... No, but if we do an indentation here... That might be interesting, actually. I don't know how it happened, like, or when it happened, but... Still... We could have, like, an exposed wiring panel, you know? That could be interesting. Again, no idea how it happened, but... What if we bring it up here, actually? To kind of match with the wing? That might be something. Yeah, let's do... I have an idea. Let's do... that down, and then with this a bit more out. And then actually do that a bit more in. There we go. There we go. It's looking like scrappy. I like that. Let's do this, and then create like that little... Oh, no, we need more of a ridge here. Hold on. Let's do this, and then this, and bring that in. There we go. That's looking good. That's looking good. Yeah, let's copy that over your Y. Make sure we're getting the right one. Y, negative... There we go, there we go. Alright. You have to watch your head while you're getting in and out of this, but overall, that's not bad. Let's do... Ooh. Actually, oh. Sorry for the flashbang, hold on. Hide that again. That's an interesting shape that we got going on. Look at that. That like kind of V. Ooh. I might have found something neat. Wait, why is that vertex there? Huh? Where did that come from? This whole line cut right here, where did that... I don't even know where that came from. Oh no. Alright, well, let's see. Oh, that's... Ooh. It's a huge dent in the ship, I see. I don't know when that happened. Bring that back out. Oh no. Wait, why do I have that? Oh god. There. We're trying to match these two vertices to these two vertices right now. I think that's about right. Have this going on. I don't know when this happened. Okay, Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. We'll just have to be careful from now on. I just don't know why or when that happened. Yeah, see, now all of that's going to be a little messed up. Shoot. Eyeball it the best we can. We can also mirror later on, but I would also copy the shuttle door. Let me try. We'll try. Let's do that right there. Copy that over. Hide it. And then we'll do this right here, maybe? You know what, I'm gonna connect these two so we don't lose that. We want like a smooth-ish cut around the middle and make it as even as possible. Yeah, why is that off-center? Axis, kind of give us a good point of reference for this line cut. Yeah, this is all off. I don't know why. Huh. Okay, alright. Like I said, we will get there. Let's do... Okay. Yes, so we should be good. Cut vertices, and then go here. Oh, you know what? I guess we don't need to. We could do that. Control M on the Y, and then we select both of these. And down the middle, we do a join. Or, no, wait, I'm sorry. We do this join. Why the shading? What happened there? Why is it so dark? What happened? Is that good? Is that bad? Uh-oh. I don't know if we're okay or not. It's so weird. Oh, is it a collision thing? Hold on. Let's unjoin them. Let's go back. Okay, so they're separate items now. Maybe that's what's happening? Like if we do... Oh no. You know what? Let's do this. Hold on. Let's make it very clearly separate. And then do a join. No, we're still getting that shadowing. What is that? See, okay, so we're fine here when they're two separate objects. And then if we join them, one of them becomes shaded. Why is that? I mean, it should be okay, right? If we do it this way, the other will be shaded. I think. Yeah, it's always the second one that's becoming like shaded like that. Why? It doesn't seem to be hurting anything. I just don't know why it's happening. Is it because, okay, hold on, do we have, okay, maybe because we have vertices selected? No, it's still doing that. Huh. I mean, okay, I mean, look, it's connected. It's not causing any collisions. I think we're fine. I just don't know why. I'll have to research that. Or if anybody in chat is also a Blender user, would love to hear input. But I mean, I don't know why it's doing that. I've never had that happen. Whoops. Don't want to do that. Okay. So, looks like it's just going to be kind of annoying, like slightly annoying. But outside of that, I think we're good. Oops. Okay. We'll have to fix the door on one side, but yeah, I don't know. Select these. I think after this last one will be all patched up. Yeah, it looks connected, okay. Yeah, so now we just need to, you know what? We could do it like this, actually. Get the inner vertices selected. I think we can actually do it by face. Hold on. We do that, and then the edge here. And if it doesn't work, we can just Control Z, but I think we should be good if we do. I'm like actually tilting my head like it's going to matter. And if we get rid of vertices, yeah, okay, that gets rid of way too much. So if we just do these, there we go. And if we go to this view, we can reconnect these. And then we're back to having the one door. Yep, okay. Alright, so yeah, I don't know why half of it is shaded. Maybe to show that it's a mirrored object. I just don't know why that would matter. But yeah, half of this is shaded now. Oh, do we have a face on the inside here? Is that what's happening? Okay, if we do this, all of this should be hollow when I turn this off. Yes, okay. So yeah, no clue. Thought I knew. Do not know. I mean, it looks good here, which is what I care about. We're not putting this in like a game or anything like that, you know, so if it were in like a bigger project, I would care, because I would want to know what we're putting in the game or putting in the animation or, you know, whatever, but I mean, it's just on stream, we're just chilling, so not a huge deal. Just a mystery that I will need to solve at some point. I want to get these a little more balanced. Oh, that's what's causing that collision, okay. So what we need to do, probably, get rid of the face there, and then, so we get some Euclidean geometry, as opposed to non-Euclidean. Nope, okay, I didn't like that. I was wrong. Chat, I made a mistake. Okay. It's here. That works. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Sure. Looks good. Then we'll do this. Get rid of the faces. We'll just redo it on this side. There we go. That's looking normal now. Oh, but the bottom is not. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll do a quick vertice count. It's even. Okay. Alright, so let's just do another face grab. Get rid of that. And then what if we do this? Then this right here. There we go. That's making a lot more sense. Yeah, so if we get these, put a face there, face there, there we go. That's looking a lot more reasonable. Getting a lot more sense out of that one. Yeah, maybe raise this. Have it kind of up here. I'm kind of wanting to, okay, so I think we have the general shape down. Ooh, let's do, if it'll let us. Hopefully that didn't break anything. Yeah, okay, that looks like it's gonna be too much for it. Let's see if we can tuck this a little more. I don't know. What if we put the line cut here? Okay, that doesn't seem to be bothering anything, right? Yeah, okay. So it looks like we're getting some here, but that's not going to matter because we're wanting to have this affected anyway. Let's bring that up here. And maybe like that. Oh, I don't like that. The errors that we're having here. Let's bring this up, maybe that'll fix that. Okay. Gonna match it a little more. It's not nearly as aggressive, okay. Alright, that works for me. Maybe bring, ooh, let's do this, hold on. I know we just got this working over here, but what if we give it a little lift here? Not too much, just enough. Oh, look at that. It didn't connect a path here. Is that why it was shadowed? No, okay. Every time I think I have it solved, I don't. Let's do about here. There we go. I like that. I like that shape. We have a good shape going on. Interesting shape. Thumbs up. What if we bring this? Ooh. I don't know what I want. Okay. I don't know if I want to lean into a more like oval shape or make it a bit more weird. I like more angles to it. Because what I'm imagining is a turret here, you know, or like at least forward-facing guns here, but then also have like a launcher of some kind on each side. And then probably need like another smaller turret here for like firing behind the crafts. Let's do this first. Hold on. It's a small thing, but I like having little shapes up here to show like where the window would be. I say this as someone who does not do texturing and probably should. What if we do this like little visual? I'll feel a lot better. Ooh, I should probably add to those. Hold on. know we just got all that selected, but let's do a little more. Yeah, that'll go a long way to making it look more complete. This, that, yes, okay. Yeah, like I said, we want this to be bulky. We want to have like a bulky look going on. And I think this is going to help sell it. Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. And having like this point kind of makes it look a bit more mean, you know, which is good. Let's do... Okay, hold on. Let me try doing... I don't know how much this is going to mess it up, but... I don't know if I like that or not. Yeah, let's reverse. Yeah, I like that more, having it more boxy. Alright, let's do... Now that we have that done, what if we... Oh, wait, what's happening here? Oh, interesting, okay. Done. Okay. Did that do it? No. What is happening to my ship? I think we have paths everywhere now. I just don't know what's happening. Yeah, okay. No clue. Still no clue. Let's do... Let's be a little bigger. That a little smaller. Yes, okay. Make it look a bit more bulky. Give it a bit more interior room. I don't think we're going to have a down, like I wanted to have 2 floors originally. I don't think we're going to make it that quite. But maybe. I think that's starting to get too much. I don't know, what are we thinking? Are we thinking that's too small? Might need a bit more bulk here. Throw out the 2-floor idea, maybe? Maybe it's like a smaller patrol craft, you know? Let's go here, make sure that this is lined up properly. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll have to get rid of the bottom floor idea, but we'll try one more thing. See how that looks. It's not too far off. That's still pretty accurate, I would say. Let's do these, extend those a lot more. Yeah, okay, alright. Do we want to... No, that's going to cause too many issues and not really give us too much. What if we put it up more? More flat at the bottom. And, well, if we cut there, that might work. Hold on. Ooh, that caused a lot of things to happen. Yeesh, I don't know. I was thinking if we tuck that a bit more, but that's a lot of vertices to get that cut going. Yeah, maybe we just make this more flat. We can edit it more in a bit, but for right now, I think it's good. We can also do a third engine here. Maybe like this is the hyperspace drive. This right here. Oops, not playing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I do this. I'll give kind of like a vent going. Up and down here. And if we select all of these, it's going to be weird, but if we do, I don't know if this is, yeah, okay, right. We're going to do these individually. Oh no. Alright, that's fine. I'll just have to redo it. The joys of 3D modeling. I want them to be angled down a little. You know what? More for texturing purposes. More for texturing purposes. But if we have in the back here a block, we can add an interesting texture to it. Have it separate from the rest of the ship, so it's not like an all metal look. You know what, let's do, okay. Control Z, select one of these, bring these down. There we go. Give it a little more space too. Then here. There we go. Okay, make sure that all the corners are clear. Call it like engine glow. I'm actually going to join these together. Well, I say that, but if I ever want to animate these, I might want to have like this one move up and down, and then, you know, have like different movements going on. Yeah, let's just do just a lot of objects, but that's fine. Event. Just call them all the same, and it'll automatically give us like an 00, 1, 2, 3. So that would work. We'll just call this one the whole. Engine 1, engine 2. There we go. That's looking Star Wars, right? That's giving Star Wars, hopefully. Pilot seat area. Let's do, okay, alright. Let's bring really want to bring these back. Ooh, what if we just did at the top, actually? Hold on. Whoops, nope, not that. Not that, actually. There we go. Kind of tighten this up a little. Do this like straight up and down. There we go. That's looking good. And we actually kind of still have the V motif going on here. Maybe lean into that a little more. If we do that, that's going to affect everything else though, so... yeah, let's just keep it here. Okay. I think overall though, this is a good shape that we got. Yeah, we're not getting any collisions or anything from that. Okay. Alright, let's start doing the weapons in a second here. Oh, you know what, let me put this and this. We'll just eyeball it, it's fine. There we go, give it some more visual. I'm starting to worry that this is kind of lagging behind though, when it comes to the visuals, you know? Let's try giving it like a mohawk. Actually though, kind of works. Okay, let's do for like the missile pods or whatever. Do extension here. These. Then we'll have them go in. Does that go past? We want to go past a little. Or I guess it could go in front a bit more. Oh, there we go. Then we could have... okay, so we want the pods here, here. We want a forward-facing gun, and then we also want a rear turret. I actually might lower this, make this flat. So we have like an easier spot for it. Let me go ahead and spawn in like a generic cube, just kind of like a reminder of that. Oh wait, no, that's not centered. Oh no. The mohawk might not be able to make it. It's so far off, oh my god. I'm a mess of a human being. Okay, that's fine. Let's do... I don't know if we can go back far enough, oh no. You know what? We'll lean into it. We'll create another smaller mohawk. Have it go right beside the other one. Is that going to be about half? Jeez. Sure. It's fine. It's all fine. Really hoping this pays off. Don't ever model things the way that I model them. Oh god. Let's do... okay. And then... hold on. Wait. Let me cook. Uh-oh. It's a beautiful thing to say after just saying let me cook. Okay, hold on. I can save it. I can save it. Let's just do... God. Oh, it's so scuffed. It's so scuffed. Oh, never do what I'm doing. This is not good. If you're an aspiring Blender artist, don't do what I'm doing. I mean, it's working. It shouldn't let me do what I'm doing, but... Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. Don't do this. Don't ever do this. Oh, it looks so bad. It looks so bad back here. You know what? Hold on. Let me do this. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Pieces, there we go. Just keep carving away until I fix it. Oh, that's all the way back there. Oh no. Okay, we could... Good news, we can make it better. Bad news, we cannot fix it. At least I can't. God. Oh, that's gonna be there forever. Uh-oh. How do I justify this? How do I make it like... Actually, this is how it's supposed to be. No. Oh no. Actually, it's supposed to look stupid. It's not stupid, it's advanced. Oh god. I'm gonna be on this for like 2 hours. I just keep making it worse. Keep making it more scuffed. How do we fix this? You know what, let's do... Okay, hold on. Maybe. Okay, alright, hold on. I'm talking like it's a boss battle. Like a Souls-like boss battle. Uh-oh. That's so... fine, actually. It's fine. It's so fine. Let's do that. Okay, shockingly, that looks fine. Okay, alright. Recovery of the century, hold on. Huge, okay. Alright. Now, watch this. We go back here, and then we get the new... God, look at that is a cluster of vertices. Ignore that though. Ignore that. Ignore that, it's fine actually. Oh. How do I fix this? Okay, alright. It's fine. It's all fine. It's okay. I don't know why that's not connected. Hold on. also not connected. Oh, you know what? Probably shouldn't be connected. Hold on, wait. Does that go? Okay, alright. What is happening here? I don't know why there's like a face connecting these. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. You know what though? You're so right. Oh god. Okay. Faces. We'll just... whoever we sell it to, we'll just be like, don't look under the hood. Just, if you ever on one of your bounty hunts, just don't look under the hood, you're good. Looking slightly more normal. Yes, okay, alright. Yes. Yes, that's... okay, yes. It's totally normal and fine. Okay, alright. Perfect victory music. Everyone take your victory lap. Okay, alright. There. All that for a turret spot. Okay, so how do... Ooh, let's do... okay. I'm gonna have fun with these forward guns. Gonna make them really bulky, like powerful looking. Alright. That's a good start. Do this. No, wait, not those two. Take these two, bring them down just a little. Give a little space, but not too much. There we go. Okay. Alright. Let's do a centerpiece here. Done. Grab these two. And these two. Expand. Done. Yeah, that's looking good. Yes, actually. Yes is what I'm thinking. Yeah, there we go, okay. And then we latch on to, like big blasters there. Start modeling that. Oh, there we go, I see. Okay, so we have to do this and then that. This is centered as possible. Okay, alright. It's not a ton of real estate to work with, though. I'm gonna be a bit wider. Let's do this first. These aren't straight up and down. Get them as close as possible to that. Okay, alright. Hey, not horrible. I think that, yeah, there we go. Okay. We'll use this one as like our measuring That's good. Question mark. Okay, we might want to, let's see, if we do this and then do that, eventually make it more of a circle as opposed to a square. There we go, okay. And then we can do this right here. Need to bring these in just a little more. There we go, okay. Okay, alright. There we go. Okay, bit more real estate to work with here. Not a ton, but a bit. Bring this out a little more. Do it on this side as well. There we go. Okay, and now we go over here and we finish that circle or square. We're going to eventually make into more of a circle. Just do that, and then we can actually bring this over, get it more, looks about right. Whoops, no, this one, there we go. Oh, there we go, that's about perfect. Like I said, we'll eyeball it. Okay, so now we have that. We can do this a little more accurately. Whoops. Bring that out here. And then, oh, why did I, oops. Okay, make sure that we're not selecting too much. There we go. Down, up and down. Make it more like a hexagon. Yeah, there we go, there we go. That's looking big and bulky and scary. We can at least have like up and down, and then you get the whole, you get like a slight side to side. Let's do, I might keep the square block actually. To make it look a bit more like paneled. So if we do this right here. You know what, let's actually bring that one in a bit more and then make this one kind of more rounded. And then up here, make kind of like a housing for what's going to be the actual turret. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Let's add a cylinder again. Bring it over here. Whoops, nope. Just trying to rotate. Thank you. Get it narrow, fit in there. Let's focus on that. Ooh, do we want to go like a double, maybe? That could be interesting. Let's see how close we can get. It could just barely fit a double. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that actually. we'll modify this top one and we'll copy it down to the coordinates that that one is at. The Star Wars like turrets all look pretty much the same. It's like very little variation, or like the front-facing guns. Let's do that. Like they're all pretty much just this in like slightly different variations. Let's bring this one forward a bit more. I don't want it to be too flimsy looking, so keeping it smaller might be... No, because we want it to be... We want these turrets to be intimidating, though, you know? Having it like more thin and narrow like this, it's more like an X-Wing or something. Or like even like a TIE fighter. Held a message for using... Oh, that's my auto mod. Yeah, no, not interested in the message that was sent. Thank you, AutoMod. Okay, let's do... No. This is gonna be a bit difficult. Because I do want the 2. But at the same time, we don't want this to be too thin and, like, flimsy looking. You know what, let's try... Okay, let's hide that... No, hold on, sorry. Copy that over, paste it, then get these two over here. We'll try one, and we'll see if that looks good. So we can certainly make it bigger. Now that we don't have to worry about housing another one. But I mean, how much difference is that really going to make? Yeah, we already have like the missiles in the back right here. Yeah, let's go with what we had. Yeah, there we go. We'll just do 2 like basic turrets actually. We'll keep it as is right now. And if we decide to change it, we'll, you know, change it, but have like top one be smaller, and then there we go. Okay. Alright, so set this Y, just a whole bunch of mirroring. There we go. It's actually not too bad. Just like rapid fire turrets, you know, or front-facing guns there. I actually might keep that for the turret in the back, or like design philosophy. What if we do here? Ooh, you know what? Idea. Let's do rotate by that, make it a Z. Or make it a horizontal. Y is 0, right? Yeah, okay. Good. Yeah, what if we had a single one here? Then do 180. Oh boy, come on. Almost there. Yay, there we go. Got it. Took like an hour, but... Alright, we'll do one there. Then we'll actually make those the same. Let's do... Oh, no, We'll do... There we go. We'll eventually make this blend a little better, but for right now, it's fine. Save that off. can do the tedium of making these missiles at the front. Let's see. I need to do rotate here, but also just not have a ton. Let's see. Down. Extrude here. And something like that. That'll be fine. Doesn't need to be super detailed. One there, one there. Yes, that looks about right. Need to tweak it a little bit. Yeah, make sure that these are showing the same Z. It's looking pretty good. Too many. This is already a ton, but you know, you want to be able to stop ships if you're a bounty hunter, so this will certainly do it. Do I want to? I don't know if I have enough space for that though. Yeah, that feels a bit too crowded. We'll keep it the one. Or we might be able to do two, right? Feels like it kind of ruins the pattern that we had though. Let's just keep it one. Yeah, that's looking fine. Refine this turn a little more. Let's do a stand here, and then up. Oops, thought these were not joined. Alright, we'll do that. And then let's actually get all of the sides here. Playing a balancing game, trying to make it look like it can rotate, but also not like it'll fall off in a second. Okay, let's do that, and then we will increase the size here, bring it up to about there. All right, that's looking all right. Let's do this, make it a bit more of an angle, or a bevel. Bring that loop down. Just keep this from looking too much like a pinhead. There we go, that's looking better. Alright, let's make this more like a circle. There we go. That's coming together. Oops, not too much there. You know what? Instead of constantly making this fit, well, it fits. It still works. A lot of S's that are probably peeking the mic. That's fine. It's not like anybody is listening, right? Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Let's do that, and this. Shrink this down a little more. Okay. Yes, question mark. Alright, that's looking fine. Let's maybe do this and like bevel it a little. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I think this is selling the bulky, kind of dumb design that I was hoping for. I mean, arguably, we could even go a bit more. Do, let's see, rotate to 90 here, and 180, and have like more forward-facing guns. Have this become more of like a turret, maybe? It's already pretty gunned up though. Which again, I mean, good if you're a bounty hunter, but maybe too much. I don't know. Kind of going back and forth here. Because I like fixed, like laser, or not lasers, blasters, and like a pursuit craft, or really even just like any ship in Star Wars. But I do want to keep the turret, you know. I don't know. I'm worried it's going to be too much, because if it weren't for, let me put it this way, if I had all of these gone, right, and instead of that I had like forward-facing guns here, that would make more sense to me. But because we have, what is that, 6 of these missiles on each side, I mean, that's already a ton of firepower. This thing is going to be a menace, which is what we want, but if we add this to it, I'm worried that's going to be too much. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. We'll see. We'll put it like right here-ish, where it's not really colliding with anything. We'll do that, and then mirror that. So, okay, so now it has 2 forward-facing, and then also a smaller turret. Maybe, okay, maybe the turret is for disabling, and then the forward-facing is for destroying. Maybe we can get away with it that way. But I mean, again, this is like Basilisk War Droid level of destructive capability. And I don't know if I want that or not. I think that's it's just too much at some point. Let me 180, make sure that that's mirrored properly. Okay, we'll do it that way then. Mirror along the Y, and then grab it there. Yeah, I don't know. It's certainly deadly. Like, I'm just worried that like the moment you turn on the weapon system, the whole ship just shuts down because there's just too much going on. I mean, look, we got these like giant engines. We have like the, you know what? Bring the references back. Hold on. We'll see, because I mean, with the Razor's Crest at the bottom there, we have 2 forward-facing, but no turret, and then no pursuit turret, and then no like visible missiles or anything. It's just, it seems like we're getting, it's just a lot, you know? So, I don't know. We're going to hide that at least. Let's just get rid of these. I'm worried now about the profile that we're giving it, you know? We want it to be, like, you look at it and you go, oh, that thing can blow me up in a second. Like, that thing can completely destroy me in just a second. But you also don't want to look at it and go, if that thing shoots, it itself will explode. Because it's just a lot going on. I am happy with the turret. I do think it looks good. Like both of them. I think they're both nice. But adding more guns to it just seems like it would be too much. I don't know. Again, if we didn't have the missiles, but I do want there to be missiles as an option. I think this is alright. I think it's fine. Because if you need to get out of there, you have the pursuit turret for a reason, you know? Oh, that point is off. There's a way you can reset that. I just don't know how. Oh well. Again, not animating it, so not too much of a problem. Let's make the belly a little bigger. Let's do. We'll test it on this side first. Kind of interferes with the door a little bit. You know what, that's fine. We just grab the door as well. We bring it out to here. It's looking like a bulkier profile. I like that. Let's do that. We'll get this, that. And then we'll just do this. Of course, it's going to be off. Of course, I've done something to make it slightly off on one side. Boy, that's fine. We'll fix it. There we go. I like it. I think it's one of those things that it looks exactly as deadly as you need it to look. Yeah, let's do the inside now. Start doing the interior. You know what? We could do. Let's do another one. We might be able to get away with having a side profile. So we'll do, well, we don't need the missiles here. For this trick, hold on. Do that. Basically go to 0, Y, get a side profile. And then the top down, Also don't need the missiles for that. Because I think you don't. No, we'll keep them. Make it clear where those are. Go Z, down to almost 0 there. Okay, yeah, there we go. We have a good side profile here, and a good top down here. We might be able to get away with having a second floor, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's get to modeling. Do like a basic chair. It's like our, you know, things are this size. Should we do, I think, a single pilot seat? And maybe a co-pilot in the back, actually? What if we do, like, main pilot there, co-pilot in the back? As opposed to having, because a lot of times you'll see, like, on the Millennium Falcon, you'll have, like, main pilot, co-pilot. But, I don't know. Maybe just the one. We'll just do the one for now. And if we decide in a bit that we want another, then we'll get that done. Where is, why is this not coming in zeroed? That's odd. Yeah, let's just do a basic chair. Not too fancy. Bring it out here. Get a bit rounded. Front. There. Bring these up. I want to make it utilitarian, kind of like the rest of the shit that we got going on. This might be too tall, that's fine. Yeah, that's too tall. Vertices, we'll shrink it down, that's good. Round this out a little more. Never make good headrest. Just looks like a giant spoon. That's fine. Like I said, you know what? We'll keep it basic. We know that this is a chair, so we'll just keep it as is. We can go for style points later on. Where is the center? There we go. Alright. Bit of a silly chair, but again, gives us a general idea of like the scale of everything. There was a trick that I used earlier on another ship I was making. I don't think it'll work for this one, because we have too many vertices, or too many cuts. But if we do, well, maybe. We might be able to create walls. So the idea is essentially go around the model like this, and then you can create kind of like a general sense of like where the walls and bulkheads are. I don't know if it's gonna, we'll try it. We'll keep going. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like I said, we're here to chill. Let's do, it's a little too big. Grab that and bring it in. There we go. Z. this was gonna be. The interior of this is going to be a lot. But that's okay. Is that too small? Yeah, I don't. The more I do this, the more I'm like, I don't think we're gonna make it. I mean, it's fine. We can still make a pretty good idea of where the walls are going to be. But overall, we're probably going to have to add in new shapes and stuff. Let's bring these. These. I have realized that the ship pictures you sent me have no landing gear. Oh, I kind of forgot about that. Whoops. Sorry. I gotta know later. I will provide as much info as I can. And that'll be a thing to remember for this one. I am so sorry. I am sorry, Beetle. Your ship does not have landing gear. It's only a little important. It's not like super critical or anything. That'd be a good quote for me. Talix, landing gear is optional. Landing gear is optional, fun is not. You must have fun. Oh boy. Creating the most dangerous ships in the galaxy for the pilot. Okay, so we have a majority of what we need, right? The real problem is going to get this wall going. Actually, let's do that really quick. A better visual on the walls here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try something interesting. Landing gear optional, fun, mandatory. Talix, I think. Oh, God. I'm a professional. Okay, we'll do... God. It's going to be another very scuffed way of doing this. But I think we can get away with... You know what, let's do... Okay, hold on. Idea. Another idea. Probably a poor one, but still an idea. Ooh. I have a better idea. Another idea came to me in a vision. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We'll just keep doing that for as long as we can. Which is probably here. We've probably hit the limit. Maybe. Oh boy, okay. Over this way. And then over here. It's the thinnest wall known to humanity. Alright. We're getting there. In an extraordinarily scuffed way. But we are still getting there. Yes? Question mark? Let's do this and then this right here. Kind of like reinforce these walls. Yeah, okay. That gives us like a general vibe of the layout. We're going to have to work on the cockpit here. Let's do... yes, I think. It starts there, ends with this other one. I think that's right. Do that, close it here. Oh wait, you know what? Zero that, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. Wait, where's the wall? What? Huh, okay, I guess it doesn't make a solid wall. That's fine. Just another thing we're going to have to deal with. Just do this, this. There we go. There we go. We got like a general layout of things. And this doesn't actually matter because this will be above this area anyway. It'll be like up here. So, well, no, because we're doing. It looks like we're doing the top first. Okay, that's fine. Do. It's gonna be. Oh, this is gonna be so much. Jeez. Whoops, not that. This, and then we can have like an upstairs, downstairs. This will be like the lower half. Vertices, just get rid of all these. There we go. Yep, you too. Not you, you can stay. Okay, there we go. Well, actually we should probably kind of like patch these in too. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, don't do that. Heard. Do it a different way. There we go, okay. And we can have over here. The actual exits can be. Ooh, you know what? Let's do. I think we can do it this way. Hold on. Nope, not like that. If we do. Oh, really? That's still. Okay, but we're good here. So we can do that as a good indicator of being the exit. Okay, alright, so we have. I'm going to do something and then I'm probably going to regret. Oh, it's already joined. Never mind. Is this also joined? Yeah, I guess so. It's fine. We're all fine. We'll bring these back up here. Because they definitely go. Yeah, okay, so we don't. Alright, so we're not going to have any access to the wing, so that does matter. So bring these back here. We'll do like that. So we're clear as like what we have access to and what we don't. Okay, let's do this. The turret roughly where it needs to be. Okay, and then just join all of that. Hello? Join? Okay, there we go. yes, I think. Oh wait, no, the turret is... right, okay. Good, we don't need the turret. Never mind. Okay. Alright, we're good. Yeah, so this is the upstairs. That's going to have the turret. Let's see. How do I want to organize this? Because I imagine... Okay, alright, hold on. We need to do some side profile stuff to get a visual of what I'm thinking. We have like a ramp, kinda. Ramp, staircase, whatever, doesn't matter either way. One of those like submarine ones. Excuse me. Hiccups are not fun to have. If we had something like that. And then also... I joined this together. Whoops. Oops. And also had like an upstairs flooring. It would be cramped, but you know, still be possible, I think. Divide it around here. And we can have like a turret access up here. And then how far is that? Oh wow, the door basically ends there, so that works. Yeah, so we would have, let's copy that over here. Oh, I went to a different render. Oh, I hope I survived this. Oh, Blender, don't crash. Don't do it. I need the cool shit. I was just getting to a point that I liked. Don't do this to me. Oh, she's real thinking. Oh no. Okay, cool. Just go back to normal, please. Thank you. Whew. Saving now. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so yeah, what I'm thinking is we have the ramp here, and then let's do one more. We're going to do a boolean here. No idea if this is going to work though, we have so many models, and this one is like very complicated. We'll give it a shot. Doesn't work, doesn't work. Yeah, that's not looking good. Yep, nope. So the boolean has a limitation, where it's, okay, let me bring this over here. We'll say that we want to cut a shape out of this cube, right? So just label that as X, go for your boolean, hit the X, apply, there you go. So what I was trying to do is create a hole here, but that's kind of hard to do when there's so much going on in the model. It usually doesn't know what to do. So it'll just create like a duplicate and like join it, or it'll just like completely change the model. It's very odd. It's very temperamental. You gotta be careful. So don't think we're going to be doing that, sadly. But I do have a longer way to do this. I'm just gonna go for that. Yes. Here. And then do this here. Again, very scuffed, but we're getting there. Is that clearly? No. No, it's not. I mean, we could do... we could do, like, this. Go back far enough. There we go. Just like... or I guess we could just shrink it by the Z, maybe? Do that. I'm trying to make it clear that that's like a hole, you know? Okay, we'll do this, make it a bit more narrow as well. It's too narrow. What if we put it off to the side, actually? Make it easier to, like, step to another level. And hopefully that reads clearly enough. Gotta go for now. Have fun. Maybe we can play sword. I would love that. That would be awesome, actually. I would love to make our bounty hunter characters. I just wish there was a way to... I have a bone to pick with that game. I just wish that when you play with a friend, you could share the mission rewards for like your story missions. I thought for sure you could, but you can only really see what the other person is doing, what your friend is doing. You can't actually join in a story mission, you know, or get the rewards, like the XP from a story mission that I know of, which is like, that's a huge issue. That you just don't want to play with your friend at that point, you know? Or you're not gonna play with your friend in a specific... Oh wait, hold on. Hey, hold on. Look at that. We have some wall thickness here. That's good. But yeah, no, you just don't... You don't have like an option to gain XP when your friend does, you know? You have... It makes it harder for like no reason. Okay, it's going to be like this. Understood. Like you could do... I understand what they're saying. They're like, okay, go do a Flashpoint mission, which is like a raid mission for other MMOs. Like do your own storyline stuff on your own, and then level up, and then join with your friend on like a raid mission. But like I don't like what if I want to stick with the friend? You know what I mean? What if I want to play the game and then keep playing the game with my friend, you know? And it's like the thing is, not having that as an option seems like a huge problem for me. But I don't know. I'm not a video game creator, so I don't know. Maybe there's like a specific reason as to why they couldn't do that. I know that like dialogue could be annoying, like you couldn't pick your own dialogue, but I don't even really care about that. I'm just kind of trying to be on the same level as my friend, you know? But I don't know. Hag yells at clouds is what we're approaching. Let's do Z180. Nope, okay, that one's actually fine. We're good. I just wish it was easier to stay the same level as a friend while playing their campaign, is my point. Let's pull that chair up here. Bring this over here. We'll make the flight console. I would actually, if anybody knows the reason or has like a valid criticism towards why that wouldn't work, I would love to hear about that, because game design in general is always a very interesting subject. And the only reason I could think as to why they wouldn't do that is so you don't have somebody like power leveling their friend for like a PvP thing. So like maybe it's a PvP balance, but I mean, I don't know. Even then, it's like I would rather have that be a problem and level with my friend than not, you know. Again, maybe that's an ignorant thing, you know. Maybe I just don't know how the game design business goes, but I certainly don't know how it goes for MMOs. But just staying on track with a friend would be nice. Okay, let's bring this over here more. I do like what we got going on here though. Like, this is looking good. But yeah, it's like, the problem is I love MMOs, I always have. It's just, if I am playing with a friend, I want to be able to have us both stay on track, you know? I don't want either of us to get left behind. But again, I'm just rambling at this point. Let's do... I think that's fine. That gives us a good visual as to what's happening there. Okay, then we have turret access here. Let's do an upstairs quarter. Do a wall extend here. Probably stop there. Let's bring this back, give it like an actual wall here. Yes, okay. That'll be like an actual bedroom area. Oh, why is that up there? That's odd. Okay. Let's do this here. Give a little indent, make sure that we know it's a door. Yeah, okay. Alright, what else do we want up here? Maybe holo communicator? Just like assume that everything up here is like a flat board, essentially. And what we have like a table here for communication. I'm gonna do this here. Yeah, that works. Bring it closer to the bedroom, maybe. If you need like a rush out and get a communication. sure that we're not getting too... Again, we're using the chair as like a general like size comparison to kind of keep everything relatively intact, you know? It's not like, you know, if it's not 100% size accurate or whatever, like I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it, but I want to keep it relatively, you know? Wait, the missiles are up there. Oh no. Okay, that's not a bedroom. It cannot be a bedroom. That is where all the missiles go. Okay, you know what? Good to know though. Glad we noticed there when we did. So it's gonna be a bit rough, but kind of inch out basic walls here. Because again, we have to redesign it because of the giant engines. But you know what? I wouldn't trade it. I like the big engines. I like the big beefy ship. Let's get rid of the faces here, actually. Make this open. That way, in case you have any engine problems, you know, you have like a way to repair them while you're inside. I think that would be interesting. But we can make a bedroom here, so let's do that. But relatively on track with this wall. Problem is we have to make it like... Okay, alright, that works, that works. It's not going to be the exact same, but, you know, again, if it's not perfect, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. It's just going to be a note. Like, by the way, this is... The scaling is funky, which I'm fine with. I think we're doing alright, though. Like, nothing seems, like, crazy out of proportion, you know? I'm sure if you deep dived into it all, you could find some crazy proportions, but we're just going for almost like a vibe-based measurement system. This corner is probably going to be a problem. And we can't put the bed right here with the doorway. That's not good. What if we... Okay, hold on. What if we made the bed like... No, that's gonna take up a lot. Give me a chair here. Let me use this as a comparison. I'll actually do this and put it flat. Because that'll give us a general idea of how long a bed should be. So, ignoring the walls, just getting like a general size. A basic bed, because your head would be here, and your legs would go down a little bit more, because this is a sitting position. We could do... This might give us a better size. What happened here? Oh, I see. And then we do probably around there. I would say that's around a human-sized length. Again, a bit off, but it'll give us like a general idea. So we can use that to gauge how long this should be. I'll give it a little space. Oh, somebody made one of the geese angry. I would love if you could just hear a goose screaming. just in the distance of my streams. I think that would add a lot of flavor to it all. Okay, so the challenge here is making this corner work. We could do this. We could do this and then bring the door closer to this side. Hold on. Let me try that. Let me see how that'll look. Like closer to the turret over here. Still trying to be mindful of that. Yeah, like if we do this, right? That makes a little more sense to me. We'll raise these walls a little higher. I think that's good. I think that's a good start. And then, I mean, this is going to be, you're going to have to watch your head. Like, it's going to be kind of, let's bring this over, hold on. Yeah, I would say so, right? Like, again, you would have to watch where you're going kind of vertically. But, I mean, well, that's kind of good. That's kind of good verticality. So let's do this. Hold on. Well, we might have a little more space than I thought we were going to. Let's bring this over here. And then bring that over here. I think it's starting to come together. I think this is a pretty detailed ship. Like, we're going to have to work on a couple of things, obviously. Like, it's not finished, but I think it's come together pretty well. Let's do that. Make sure that works. So we need to bring this back. Go. I love these streams, by the way. I don't know if this ever came through or not, but the streams where we get to just kind of relax and like make our own little thing, whatever it is. It's a very chill time, and I hope you guys get a kick out of it too. Jeez, okay, hold on. There we go. Yes, okay. Do that, and then this. Okay, cool. Let's make it a bit more thin. Okay, yeah, there we go. Let's actually maybe, let's do this, hold on. That's like, okay, that's gonna be, okay, that's fine. We'll just make new ones. I want it to be like shown as like a torpedo bay. So you have like the detail of seeing where these are being loaded. I think that would be interesting. Like the actual yield, roughly. We'll just do like tubes, like generic tubes here. And that gives you a pretty good idea of like the size. We can add a little more detail. We can have like, these be the tubes and not necessarily the actual missiles. So you could do, hold on, we'll do this. I want it to be lengthwise, or widthwise a little. There we go. And so if we do that, right, I think this is how it works with actual missiles. I could be wrong. I'm a VTuber, not a submarine engineer or whatever. But there's like, I think on some missile like tube thing, you can do like a little thing here and actually like load it. And so I don't know, we might want to do, you don't know, let's not do it top, let's do it bottom. We're just playing around for a second, hold on. But if we, okay, so hear me out, hold on, let's get this going first. Let's do like that, and then maybe like a spin wheel. I love spin wheels. There we go, that's looking good. Yeah, no, but having like the option of like, oh, maybe the bounty hunter in question doesn't want to use explosive missiles, they want to use like ion to just disable the ship, or maybe they want to, you know, have like a flare or something, you know, so you can just go into one of these rooms, you can open this up, and you can load in a different kind of projectile. I think that would be interesting. Set up? Yeah, okay. We'll do that right there. I can get another one, right? Okay, good. Yeah, let's do... Oh, I can just do a negative value on the Y, I believe? Yeah, there we go. Just like having options, I think, would be interesting for this ship. And then maybe we can have like a little like storage rack over here, so you don't have to like constantly replenish the missiles. You have like a backlog of a couple of different options. This. One more. This right here. That right there kind of thing. And then you can have like a pile. Hopefully a neatly organized pile, but still a pile. We'll just model like a couple of like payloads. We'll keep it kind of disorganized, actually. There we go. Like maybe one of them has been used or something. There we go, something like that. Like, you know, one missing here, two missing there. That kind of thing. Let's do roughly the shape of where one would be. I think I duplicated that twice. I did. Whoops. Make sure that that's the only one. There we go, okay. I have a problem where I love streaming and it goes to like, I've done a couple of things today where I had a few side work projects that I needed to get done. So I woke up pretty early. I didn't get a ton of sleep. And so I was working a lot, and then I was like, you know, burnt out, and logically I should be like, I should go relax, or like, you know, sleep or something. But like, streaming is really fun, and I love interacting with you guys. And I don't know, I just get a kick out of it. It's really fun. It's like, it is a relaxing thing, but I'm also pretty introverted by nature. so I just gotta be careful and I don't burn myself out. I just gotta watch out for myself, you know, make sure that I'm not just going crazy on the streams. We'll do a wall here, like the turret room. I imagine that you could either have like another gunner in there or operate it from the cockpit, but I don't know. We'll do... That's good, right? Yeah, there we go. We'll have like another room here. No clue as to what its function would be. Maybe passenger? Maybe just like another one, just in case. I did just say that you could have a gunner, so maybe if you're traveling with somebody. We'll do that. You know what, instead of that one, let's do this one here. There we go, okay. Yeah, okay, so we have, is this fixed, or do I need to get, okay. I have 2 more there, and now I'm good. Yeah, there we go. And then have like a ladder. I don't know how I'm going to show. Well, I mean, at that height, you're probably maybe. Let's see. I'm just wondering how much I want to how much I want to visualize this. Because, okay, we could do 2 things, right? We could do either, like there's a ladder that you know, go into the room, climb up to, and then you're in the turret, or we could do a little more high-tech thing for Star Wars, where we have, what did I just do? No, go back. Where we have a console that's like linked up to it. Maybe actually all the way back here. Well, you know what? I want to save room for the engine there. Oh, we still need a hyperdrive. Oh. We still need like a module that's visual. At least for me. Like otherwise I'll go insane. Maybe this is a okay shape. Like we could do, maybe show it sticking out a little here. Hold on, follow me on this. Is that all connected? It is, okay, good. We could do this right here, and then this right here. The more this goes on, the more excited I am to see my creation in full. And then we could do one here. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Let's do this, this. And we could do one here. There we go. It's a bit smaller, like it wouldn't be, I imagine it wouldn't be like a Old Republic era ship now, just because those hyperdrives are pretty big. But you see them in like the most notable one that I'm thinking of is like the Phantom Menace one, the like royal ship, whatever that one was called. Pretty sure you see the hyperdrive in that one. It was pretty compact. So maybe that era, like High Republic. But overall, I think that's fine, right? Here, then here, and like it's going up. I don't know how far it would go, but I mean, I guess the length of the engine, more or less, right? Yeah, because this is like all the engine. Okay, that works for me. I have like the hyperdrive there, and then maybe smaller turret here, or turret control up here. Let's bring back the chair. Give this a good scale. Make sure we're not going too far. Yeah, if we do that, that's too close to the hyperdrive. You know, that's not gonna fly. But if we do this, and then we do maybe like a kind of universal, maybe? Be interesting. Maybe. It would definitely be a crowded space, but I don't know if I mind that or not. Have like a hollow panel, maybe? So like you have like the main panels here for the controls, and you have like readouts as like a backup, and then you have like a optional like hollow projector. That could work, right? Like I said, a bit crowded, but I mean, overall. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Begrudgingly happy with that. Okay, let's do one more thing here. We can make these a lot more wide. Like both of these sides. Bring them out to like here at least. Nope. There we go. Okay. How's that looking? Can we warp anything? Yes, but only by a little. We can fix that. You know what? Maybe have like a guest and a like a proper one, like a pilot's one. Like this could be like the main quarters, and then we can also have. Oh, I never finished this pad. Let's do maybe in the middle. We can have like a little storage on the sides. Can also make it a little wider. Yes. I say yes. I think that will work. Let's do that, make sure it's even. Like I said, this is going to be very basic, but we're not too worried about it being, you know. There you go, that's fine. You can tell that's a bed. Copy that over, then we'll make it a bit more narrow, for like a guest quarter. There you go. Then we can have, oh, we never, okay. Oops, that's a little too, it's probably fine. Yes. It's a bit wider than that door, but that's fine. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking nice. I was honestly expecting this to be a lot more crowded overall, but we're putting a lot of stuff in here. Is this centered? I guess it is. Yeah, so let's move it down to the center, because that's no longer the bedroom. Let's get like a chair. That way you don't have to sit down if you don't wanna. Or you don't have to stand if you don't wanna. Yeah, that's looking good. Could also do a little lounge area almost. Say lounge area, I mean it's a bounty hunter ship, so it's not going to be, you know, lavish or anything, but gonna make like a little center near the engineering room, or next to one of the engines. I guess that would be more the engineering room. Let's get this, bring this up here. Sure, we can do that right there. Again, it's not going to be perfect scale-wise, but you get like a general idea of what I'm going for. I was thinking of doing an L shape, but I mean I want to have access to the engine if you need it. You know what we could still do, actually. Hold on. Wait a minute. Do 90. Oh, it needs to be the other 90. Oh geez. No. Not liking that. Okay, 190, another 90, the last 90, okay. God. Oh, that's looking haunting. It's fine. Just, oh boy, bear with me. Sure. You're looking great, champ. Don't even worry about it. Okay, alright, you know what? Somehow that worked. Yeah, we'll do that and then kind of line it up with this wall. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh, maybe have like a galley. I think that's a proper term. Like a ship kitchen. Let's do that. I'm just playing The Sims at this point. Not even doing like a traditional modeling. Just making it look nice. That looks like a good, have like a little, you know what I'm just now realizing? We don't have like a bathroom, actually. We're going to go for more lived-in space. To mark that down for later. Let's do like, have like this go up, kinda. And that can be like the fridge area. We have a little here. That can be like the stove. And then we got like a little sink area going here. Yeah, there we go. God, look at all the models. So many are just named Cube. Okay. Cooking station. We'll be a little professional here. Couch. Follow, Turret control. Hyperdrive. Whoops. Pilot controls. Slash stairs. Yeah, okay. Arguably, we could put a bathroom here. We do... Let's go any further. Need a smaller space for sure, but I mean, hey, it's better than nothing. But then again, you wouldn't have... You'd miss out on some of the engineering space. I guess you would only technically need one engine functioning, but still. Let's do it. I want to have it for consistency's sake. We're making a lived-in spot, you know? That, and then make a chair there. We'll edit it a little. Faces. New face. There we go. We'll do this kinda, and then send in a cube, layer cube. I need a cube. Thank you. Do that. We'll make like a little sink. I wonder if we could fit a shower in here. Probably, right? Just gonna figure out how we want to do that. Maybe a shower here, or sink there. Shower. Maybe in between these two. I think it's like this wall, maybe. So like. About right? We're not going for 100% accuracy, but I want to get at least close. Do that, this, and then maybe extend this out a little, get some room. Okay, let's do this. Don't want to do that. Said I don't want to do that. Yes. Probably. Hopefully. So like it's actually a pretty roomy shower, it looks like. Pretty good access to everything, I think. We would actually swap this around. Could actually bring this more over here. I think that looks nice. I think that looks pretty good. For a ship? Like, I mean, come on. We can add a table here. Don't worry, the downstairs is going to be a lot less complicated. There's going to be a lot of security, and that's it. Have like an actual eating area. We'll do this, and then it's going to be a bit interesting, but still. I love this playlist because there's so many songs that'll kick on, and it's just like, I have not earned that. I have not earned the fanfare of that. I appreciate it, but we are not there. There we go. Okay, perfect. Table. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty nice. Probably gonna have to do. I'm thinking about the VOD and like the time lapse and everything. I'm gonna have to do like a couple of 360s like that for downstairs, the upstairs, the side view, and the full model, and then like have them crossfade into each other. But I mean, I think this is basically done. Again, we're not going for like detail, just like a general, here's where this would go, here's where that would go. Actually, reminds me, we need like a little storage space here. And then we can do a small one over here, rotate by a Z. Okay, there we go. Alright, this is looking good. This is like my favorite chip that I've ever made. Okay, so this, I'm going to make a new collection so we can kind of organize what's going on here. New collection, bring it down here. And this will be the top floor. Then we hide, that's a whole top floor. Good. Yeah, let's move that off to the side now, and then we'll bring this in. This is the bottom floor. There are 72 objects. There are 72 objects in the in the top floor alone. Oh boy. Okay. Well. Oh wait, no, we merged these. Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. It's not the end of the world, but it's going to be. Okay, we're going to need to redo that. Because we have the engines in the way, and the engines are on the top. So let's get rid of that, just so you guys know how I'm thinking. Bottom floor is not dealing with any engines. It's actually more open floor plan in the top by a lot, which I find is kind of funny. Okay, let's see, okay, so it kind of shrinks a little, so let's put that in by doing, we'll do this, we'll select these two, and then these two, and the way we'll like mimic that it's getting like, tighter, we'll do like that, there we go, okay. So that makes the upstairs still more open, but also this one isn't like too bad either. Let's actually bring over that ramp again. Because again, this is going to be on both of them. It's actually pretty much there. Because it, okay, let's see. It goes on the very edge. Okay, alright. Like making instructions for my future self. Okay, let's try this wall thing again. Let's like see how this goes. Okay, I have a better method in mind. We'll do just these two on each side. Oops. Go. And then out of that one, or out of these two, that's when we'll create our actual walls. Just like a generic, or not generic, but a overall thing. That wall's way too big. Hold on, let's do that. Is that about right? Let's see. Going down here. Okay, yeah, that's good. We'll do that. Then do this again. Yeah, we'll just keep that going. I think there would still be room back here, just by a little bit. Let's see. No, that's like the ramp area. Okay. In that case, we'll do like there. Just kind of keeping in mind that that area kind of closes off. Let's do this right here. No. All right, we'll do that. That is kind of just like a marker of where the floor is. Yeah, okay, that works. Got like a good thing going on. Sure. Yeah, that works. Kind of mimics what we're doing there. I mean, this area is not going to be... I think I actually gave it a little too much. Let's do... Just go back. We'll do that. There. It's a little more accurate. Again, we're not going to stress over it, but at the same time, I want to have like a general idea of where we're going. Okay, so the side view right there, we have like the one door, giant hangar door. Or I guess not hangar door, but you know, big door. Big door, not small. Big door, not small. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so walk in this way. I think the way I would like it is like this is the general cargo bay, and then we have like the prison cells over here. here. Oops. Here. Another here. Yes, okay. And that'll be like the divider between, you know, prisoners, and then like just general storage. You'll have like just a giant cargo bay. Like I said, if you want like a speeder in here, you can put one around here. Which actually, I need to design a speeder. That'll probably be our next thing. I said it was going to be our next thing last time, and I have ideas for it, but this kind of just happened, and I wanted to see where it would go. Just do that, this. Just delete faces. Oh, I don't know why that cut off so suddenly. So I'm not a fan of me doing that. Oh well. Oh, I see why. He wasn't a fan of me doing that because I did it wrong. Yes, okay, so now get rid of the faces that way. So now we can actually build new ones here. And new ones here. Actually go in here and do rotate. Yeah, there we go. That's looking fine. Then we'll do, like I said, we're doing prison cells. Let's start there-ish. Yes, okay. And we'll have that maybe? Then like this could be a force field area. Then you have two pretty spacious prison cells, honestly. Let's do this, copy that bed over. Have like one here. Okay, so the problem is the force fields are here. Running into that feng shui problem. I don't know. Let's just move it here. It's fine. It actually looks more like a door anyway. We're good. Just do that. And then move it over here. Then move these two here. Yeah, that's looking good. Then we can rotate these around. And there's always, you know, if somebody wanted to modify the ship, you know, make these more cramped, they could easily do it. But I think that's pretty reasonable. I mean, theoretically, this isn't just for like one prisoner, you know, you can have multiple. And that's not even including like carbonite freezing. Which, I mean, at that point, you'd probably just use your normal cargo bay. Let's see. Yeah, and I didn't want the engine here next to where the prisoners would be, like, hauled. Let's do this. We'll decorate it a little bit. It's going to be pretty sparse. Popping a storage container here. Let's actually get into the detail. Kind of like an Old Republic inspired one. I'll have like a weird one like that. Where is this being? Oh, we're adding to the. Oh no. You know what? That's fine. We can move it out of the collection pretty easily, but still annoying. And then we'll have like actual crates. And again, if I were like detailing these and make them like very obviously the like Durasteel crates, but I mean, we're not really worried about what's inside the ship. We're just getting like a feel for it, so that's fine. Just to show that this is a storage bay, you know? Honestly, I think we're about done. We're getting close. Let's see. Get the side profile and then... yeah, I think that'd be basically it. We should shrink this a little more. Let's move these. Yeah, okay, hold on. We got this. I think that's what we really care about, yeah. Let me get as close to a plane as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna call the downstairs done for now. Let's go to a new collection and zoom in a bit more. Bottom, floor, and then just select all of that. Then put them there. Yeah, that's going to be eight objects versus the 72 that we had on the top floor. Okay, let's go for this now. Do that. And then we'll move the side view into the center. Try and get a both sides kind of view. That's gonna look kind of messy, but yeah, that'll work. Just join these together. Oh my god, come on. There you go. I knew you could do it. We'll actually do that with this too. Why is it? Okay, come on. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna shrink this down to like nothing. Okay, cool. So now we get the side view here. Let's put this out to there. Do here-ish. Here. You know what? Let me see. Yeah, okay. That was another ship I was designing. I thought there was like a room before the cockpit, but that's fine. There we go. Okay. Like I said, it's going to be a little off. Technically, the wall should be closer to over here, but it's fine. God. Okay. I messed up somewhere. Where's the other... You can see it there. Or I guess I can't. I guess it doesn't exist. Wait, no. Is that right, then? Is that gonna... I don't know. I guess it's fine. Yeah, we'll just call it fine, even though that's kind of a huge... Oh man, that's kind of like very visible, but it's fine. I'm calling it fine. There we go. Okay, oh, I should probably too. That, and this. Yes, okay. We can move a few objects in here to kind of give like a better sense of scale. Alright, got that. Yes, that looks about normal. Okay, let's bring these over so I get a better reference quicker. Okay, so we have the top floor again is going to be more difficult. Let's just do... Ooh, I just realized that the prison cells might be a bit cramped here. They might like go up. Should be fine, right? Yes, that should be alright. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna say that it ends like around here. At least that like room that we have. Because it's not, whoops, I activated the animation side of things. Because it's not like, also I scratched the heck out of my chair. That's wonderful. I don't know how much longer this chair is going to hold up. Okay, let's see. It would be around here. Yeah, I'm saying that it's like, we're going to end it while it's like sloping here, kinda. So like maybe there's like a module like here or something that kind of goes up to like, oops. We'll do say something like that, right? And then, oops. And then we will take this. Oh, I don't want that selected. Okay, come on. Alright, that's fine. we'll fix that in a second. Actually, you can even see it. That's great. Yeah, we'll say there's like a little bit of a slope while they're trying to get in. Yeah, okay. That works. That works. Let's get the wall going here. So yeah, we have that, and then the rest is, yeah, okay, so that's actually basically done. We'll do this to kind of give an indicator that this is a prison cell. Oh, wait, I can do a 0, and then we can do that. Yes, okay, this is working. This is working. Do 2 more here, then we'll start working on the top floor. Oh, I wanted to highlight the other one, thank you. Actually, that's pretty good. If you can see, all I did was change the Y, so that's basically where it is on the top-down view. It's not off by much. That's fine. All right, let's do. You know, let's not do the engines. Actually, that'll make it too hard to tell what's going on the top floor. And then yeah, you can see that the ramp is on this side, so you can like step over to the full floor. This is giving you a pretty good idea of what this ship is, I think. And you can see this on both sides. Good. This is where it's going to be a little harder to detail everything, because we have. Okay, let's see. We have one room at the tail here. So let's go ahead and make that. We'll do really thin walls here, or as thin as we can get them. There we go, okay. And then we'll copy stuff over like this, like we did for the bottom floor. Okay. Y0, Y0. You know, that's actually not as cramped as I thought it was going to be. Excuse me, hold on one second. I am muting the mic from now on when I need to readjust in this chair, because it is so loud. It is so loud and an awful sound. Yeah, so we'll have that there. Let's actually bring the like main bed over here. We'll do that. Bring that over as well. And again, we want to have this like split view, so we're not going to get everything, but we'll get like a general look at things. We'll go down here. That's the bed. Yeah, that's the bed. Okay. This is actually my first time making a ship like this, in this way, and I think it's really come together nicely. The real question is, what do we put in the center room? Because there is a lot of detail that is going to be missed out on. I guess we do the hollow table, because that's the one that, like, I imagine if this was like a stock ship that somebody was getting, that's like the most common thing somebody would want. Because it's just so basic in this universe. Let's do that. Copy to y0, y0, and then y0. Oops. I don't know why that's so... You know what? It's 2D. I can get away with doing like that. Actually, I can get away with doing a couple of things here. We'll do that, and then we'll also do... Oh, it's gonna make it difficult on me. Oh, God. Okay, there we go, there we go. If I get these faces, you do that. And then that gives you kind of like the illusion. Oh, but we don't have the, okay, hold on. We don't have the little like pegs that they had. There we go. It's like, it's still accurate, it's just, you know, warped point of view. Okay, we can do the torpedo rooms now. And actually that'll be all, so we're good there. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to have to... Ooh, let's do it like this, hold on. If we bring it out here, yeah, hold on, bear with me. We'll do that, rotate by the Z, rotate by the Z again, and then let's kind of merge these together. There we go. And then expand it by its Y. Do that, and then this. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. You know what? That's fine. Again, we're going to get away with some warping here. Yeah, I guess that wasn't as centered as I thought. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. I think that's giving what it needs to. Let's do this y0, and then bring this down. Alright. Okay, so now we are going to have to get a 360 view of everything. Like all of these. Let's do collection side view. Then go ahead and put that in there. Okay, so and then if we do a check, yep, bottom. Oh, that's interesting. A couple of these are merged to the bottom at the top. Okay, so move these here. Okay, so bottom floor, yep, that's everything. Top floor, yep, that's everything. And then it's just the full ship. Okay, wonderful. We also have the reference picture and the ships, but still, that's looking pretty good. Got a lot of detail there. So yeah, we'll do this. We will side views first. Zoom in on that. And then we'll do this. Just give it like a good panoramic shot. I'm going to do that for the other two as well. Just making it clear in the VOD when I go to edit that is what we're doing there. Done here. Do another one here. Alright, got that one. Top floor. Just bring that over. Do another one here. This is just for the time lapse, so it's like good visuals and everything. Yeah, I think we did good. Right, and then the full ship. Going to do that. I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. I think this is a pretty good, you know what, the mouse is in the way. I think this is a pretty good, like, bounty hunter ship, you know? I think this is a pretty reasonable thing that a bounty hunter would want. You know, plenty of space, live out of it, essentially. Has a holo communicator, tons of, you know, an arsenal, essentially. I think it's looking good. I think this is a very good bounty hunter ship. This is one that I would want if I were a bounty hunter for sure. Definitely not because I designed it. Yeah, let's start moving this, and then moving this, and then side view. Just for the actual save, I can have this a bit more divided. Let's do that right there. Oh, you know what? I'll just do that. This. Then the side view. And then we can have the actual ship here. Alright, chat. I think this is it. I don't think there's much more I can add. At some point we're going to have to do a texturing stream of just like all the different ships that I've made to just help me learn shading and texturing. But yeah, I hope you all had a good time. I hope this was a fun little stream. And I hope it was just like a, you know, nice chill vibe. Yeah, thank you all so much for coming and, you know, taking a look. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your night or evening or whatever it is that you're having. Thank you all so much. Goodbye.